Take her! Bring
Hey,
her to
just punched her in the
As
face.
for you, I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Wind's fury!
You are nothing but a locust. You will fall before us.
Okay. Alright, sheesh. Well, over there, guys, it's your boy Fluffy Peanuts. We're here with another leveling build guide to get you through the campaign. Okay, this time we're going to be doing the Huntress Spear Walker. Okay, the big rev that everybody's like using because companions, believe it or not, can do a lot of freaking DPS. Alright, pretty good DPS, better than I think the minions at the point, which if everybody watched me and knows me, I'm a big minion guy. I love my minions. Last season I did it with the Druid, the Shaman, Infernalist, and then I ended up consequentially going to Blood Mage, Cast and Crit, and I fell in love with that. So which we're also going to be working on a build like that as well, but we're going to go Sork with that instead of Blood Mage, because Blood Mage is cooked. Okay, there is no coming back for that. Leeching sucks. Only 40k DPS, so you can't really survive on that anymore. So we're going to do the next best thing, which is going to be a Sorcerer. Cast on Crit. So with that being said, enough of that. We're going to get right into this leveling build for you guys, okay? Alright, so let's take a look at it, alright? Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed the clips. Is what we were doing when we were going through this. Right here's my mobile analytics. My mobile analytics will be linked down in the description. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and that bell icon so that way you get notified every time when I go live and post a new video or short right here on the YouTube channel. Okay, and also if you don't want to watch the live streams on YouTube, you can either go to Twitch or TikTok. Okay, follow over there as well, but my build guides are particularly only on YouTube. Okay, so we're at my mobile analytics right here. These are the 4 setups I got going on as of right now. Okay, so far during this league, within being in the week, all right, already got 2 builds going on. I know I should probably have more builds. What am I doing? I'm a content creator for this stuff. Okay, I got a full-time job. I work a 60-hour work week every week. Okay, and I got family. All right, so I can't do this full-time. I wish I could. So if you guys want to smash that bell icon, okay, and subscribe to the channel, watch all my videos that I post, or come into the live streams. All right, I would greatly appreciate it. Make my dream happen. Okay. Alright, so with that being said, guys, we're going to go right here into our leveling guide for the Huntress Spear Walker. Now, how I set up my builds so far, this is the first time I'm doing leveling builds, is that I did it by every 10 levels. I made a tab. Okay, so every 10 levels, I made a tab, and I told you what act I was in for this one. I started doing it on this build. I did make a same one for the Infernalist as well, but I didn't put in there what act I was in. Okay, so when I go through this, obviously I've already been through the campaign already, and I do have a lot of things unlocked already that you initially want when you start out. Now, with that being said, I made these builds, okay, I made these builds pertaining to if you're just to start right off the rip. As you notice right here, I got a lot of +1, I got a lot of level 1s in here, no level 2s, hardly any level 2s. Okay, because you don't start getting level skill support gems 5s until you get close to the interludes or end the interludes. So I made this specifically, this whole entire build guide, I made it specifically if you were starting from scratch. Okay, if you're starting from scratch, the biggest thing I will tell you is every rare item you pick up off the ground, try to sell it for an exalt. Okay, try to sell it for an exalt. That way you can turn around and start grinding you some currency. If you can't sell it, turn around, sell it for gold, then sit there and play the gambling game. Okay, so with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and go to the level 50 to level 60. I got into mapping at level 64. If you want to see what my current build is currently on this Spirit Walker Huntress, all you got to do, okay, just click on Spirit Walker in game, and this is what my build looks like currently. Actually, I upgraded this last night, so I got to change this as well. But I want to add another tab to it and put it like a little bit more expensive, because it is. All right. So, with that being said, okay. All right, I make a leveling build to get you through the campaigns, then I make my in-game build. Okay. So we're gonna go all the way down to the end here. All right, we're going to do the level 50 to level 60 for Act 4 and interludes. Okay, like I said, I was level 64 when I got into mapping. So what we got going on here, all right, I know everybody thinks it's weird that I got a freaking lightning spear. Okay, what I did, I put lightning spear, or I used the skills lightning spear, twister, and whirlwind. The minions. Okay, that's what I did. Well, companions / minions. I'll use a little bit of minions as well. So that's what I did to get me through the campaign. Like DPS and clearing is from the twisters. All right. Until I got to Act 3 is when you're going to want the monkey. You're going to want the monkey. You can find the monkey in Act 3 at the very beginning. Okay, the first zone you go into is the one that gives you reward to +2 to skill points. You'll notice it's freaking massive, and it's got a freaking pillar in its hand, and it one hits you if you're not careful. Okay, as we're going through this, all right, I have a spear. I still have the same spear. I'm still using a spear in this game. Okay, for my companions, I'm still using one because our ascendancy gives us 60% increased damage as companion damage. So basically, anything on my main hand weapon, I take 60% of that part of the ascendancy and it applies it to our companions. That's how we're getting a lot of DPS. Okay, because right now I think I'm currently like almost like 150, 160,000 DPS right now on the monkey for in-game build. All right, then we're going to want to put in Enfolding Dawn. Enfolding Dawn does not require any skill level whatsoever to use this. You can use it on day one, you know, first 30 seconds as soon as you get to the encampment. Okay, you can pop this bad boy on. There is no skill requirement at all to use this, and it grants you 100 spirit right off the rip. Rev you a scepter, there you go, you're automatically got 200 spirit. Okay, so with that being said, let's go down here to our boots, our gloves. What I did flat damage meaning anywhere that says 1 to 11 lightning or 2 to 3 physical damage, fire, and so on and so forth. Okay, that is flat damage, because why? We're using a martial weapon, which i.e. the spear, and flat damage is what increases that. So spell damage, okay, if you're trying to do it with spells, you want increased lightning damage percentage, not 1 to 20, 1 to 3, or whatever. That's considered flat damage. You want percentage and cast speed. Okay, if you want to go a different route, which I don't know why you would on a Huntress, because a Huntress, yeah, you use a spear. All right, and you want to get some +2 skills, okay, for minions. You still want to do that for your helmet and Amy, and for your scepter, if you can find one, like this one right here, I used the +1 the whole entire time. Okay, the whole entire time. I think this thing was like, it had like skeleton levels 9. All right, so with that being said, okay, we're going to scroll down here. That's really what you want to do. Just try to get as much spirit as you can. Keep upgrading your spear as you go through the interludes and go through the whole entire campaign. Just upgrade your spear. It's going to help you on whirlwind. All right, because if you have the div and this is just basically another character that you created, you had to get to all the ascendancy points when you can. Okay, that way you can fully optimize while you're going through campaigns. Just makes it run smoother. But if you don't have that option, okay, still upgrade your spear and stuff. All right, as you go on for the levels, try to get as much physical damage as you can. That's what I would focus on. Physical damage. If you want to freeze or whatever, get physical damage and cold damage. Like this right here has 17 to 28 cold damage and 17 to 41 physical damage. The increased physical damage on it. Okay, this build, this setup right here is pretty darn cheap. Okay, all of this is less than a divine. All right, to get you through the campaign. All right, so we're going down through our skills. We get the Wild Protector because that is going to be the Wild Protector is gonna. I didn't get this until it was I think when I got the Trials of Chaos. So I went through the Trials of Chaos and did that. So my first set for the second month in Act 2, when I went to I went, what was it called? What is this called? I went to the Natural Order. So where I can tame a unique beast. Okay? And a lot of people go back and they grab that humanoid freaking bird looking thing in Act, was it Act 1 or Act 2? I think it was in Act 1. Okay, we're in that forest area, alright? The guy that carries the bell. You can grab him. He's a pretty good spirit to have. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. And when I got to Act 3, okay, and I did the Trials of Chaos, I went with Wild Protector. Then eventually when I got Interludes, I had some Divvy drop, and I went and turned around and I went full Ascendancy. I went full Sentinel Ascendancy. Okay. Alright, so when I go through this, I'm playing this as I go if I were not to have anything. Okay. So all these skills, yes, you can get them, and yes, these skills are viable when you get to the Interludes in Act 4, and then as you go through the campaign build right here, okay, you can definitely put these skills onto your character, okay, and we'll be having the chance to do that on your character. Like if you notice here, none of these besides one, I had one drop of a greater Jeweler's Orb, and you can get that through the campaign, okay, and the rest of them are all 3. As you notice right here. So when I said I built this to where I was starting off scratch, I meant it. I built it as I was starting off scratch. Because not everybody has multiple characters, okay? This is very helpful for you new people. Alright, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, now we're just going to go down here to the skills. The skills, what you want to do, you want to focus on a little bit of half of everything. Alright, so you want to focus on spear skills, alright? Because that's going to be your main clearing DPS as well. Then you want to focus a little bit on your minion skills. Alright, well, companion skills, same thing. Alright, as you can tell right there, this is level 60. This is what it looks like at level 60. Alright, so with that being said, once you get that monkey in place, guys, you will be steamrolling through the campaign. Alright, in Act 3. I'm just saying that right now, putting that out there, you will be steamrolling. Alright, as I post, like I put down here, Trusted Kinship gives us two companions. Okay, so if we once we hit Trials of Sekimas, alright, man, we get that through, which was pretty easy for me. I did that at level 20. As soon as I was able to do it, I did it. Okay, and I had the minion builds and everything else going on for me. Alright, so what happened, I went right straight to where I went up this node right here. You'll see it, the Natural Order, so I could get a unique. Okay, then I went back and I grabbed that dude, the Hulk guy from Act 1, got him. Then I waited until I got up to Trusted Kinship for the leveling. And once I got that, I went and I made sure I had me a tame beast in my inventory for my skill slot. That is very important because I was looking around. The best thing for this is the wasps, the gigantic wasps. So that way you can get one, and you want one that has a haste aura. If it has a haste aura, what that does, it projects an aura to where it's kind of like Allies and Presence, but this is for a companion version. Basically what it does, it grants everybody haste. Haste means attack speed increased by 30%, spell casting increases by 30%, and movement speed increases by 30%. Everything in a radius. Okay, I highly recommend you to go around with a tame beast freaking skill gem. You get them at level 7, which will be a level 7 skill gem, which will be your first one, will be in Act 2. And once you're able to do that, I will just carry those around, just play Pokemon, man, catch them all, you know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, guys, that is it. Make sure you can get this Enfolding Dawn. Is only like less than an exalt, by the way. Okay, get that. You're gonna love me later. And I use this through the whole entire campaign. All right, so with that being said, guys, I'll catch you all later. Hopefully this helps out. And like I said, hope the clips encourage you to play it like this. But like I said, I got this going to be listed in my description of this video. Okay, you'll find those same mobile links. Just click on the one you want. With that being said, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that bell icon. That way you get notified every time I go live and I post a new video or a guide. So with that being said, guys, I'll catch you all later. #PeanutGame, baby, all day, every day. Deuces.